Welcome back, everyone, to Missions 101. We are back here in Trestlebridge, where we're about to run the fourth mission in our series of 10. And this time we are brooding in the depths, whatever that means. Would you accompany me on a mission, Warden? The free peoples in the Wildwood have reported hearing the scuttling legs of spiders in and around the mines of Rithenset. There could be a brood within the tunnels. If the mines of Rithenset are to ever again be safe, we should investigate this possible spider menace. Sounds more like a probable spider menace, considering it's called Brooding in the Depths. And we have here, within the depths of the mines of Rithenset, a brood of spiders grows restless. Your mission is to defeat the spider menace within the mines of Rithenset and shared corruption. The monsters in this mission will apply a corruption buff to nearby allies. Well, we have to take that into account as we head into the depths. I think it is quite safe to conclude that there were at least spiders at some point in this place, and considering that we're here, barring something more dangerous having arrived, there will most definitely be spiders here now. Right? Of course, the briefing makes it sound like that there definitely are still active spiders here.
What can I do for you?
I see the spiders have certainly infested these tunnels in the deepest sections of the old mines. Let's continue and be on the lookout for any spider nests. We should be able to call their numbers by destroying the nests. We should also search for any of the brood mothers lurking about. The webs are thick. Watch your step. Alright, so I need to destroy 12 spider nests and to defeat 2 brood mothers. Well. And I want to make sure that I don't lose my companion here. There you go. Oh boy. I'd make sure I don't lose my own. I'm surprised I'm able to get through these webs. I know how much trouble Bilbo had in getting through. See what I mean here? Look at that. She is. Did she get stuck in the webs? Actually, I think she's a level off from me. Oh, good grief. Well, this could be a bit of a problem. This could be a very big problem. Alright. Oh! Well, fortunately, she suddenly appears just when the combat starts. That's nice! As opposed to the rangers who seem to suddenly appear as soon as the combat is over. That's the impression I get sometimes. There you go. That's one nest down, and I'm sure several more to go. And I'm sure we'll run into a brood mother or two at some point, especially considering that the quest most definitely asks you to kill brood mothers. Oh! And of course, you're going to run into a lurker or 3 along the way. They're sort of better at camouflage than the glass spiders are. Alright. Aha! There is a brood mother right here. Well, first of all, let's try to take care of this thing. And now, let's see. There's a creeper. As long as it doesn't explode, we'll be fine, right? Alright. Yes, I know. Spiders are unlikely to explode. I do wonder, though, if this brood mother acts as an infinite spawner, though. That would be an interesting thing to see. Well, that'd be one way to finish out your... I wonder if these spiders would count for the Breland Spider Slayer deed. Obviously, they would count for enmity of the spiders. And I do have a character going through the Wildwood that is, thanks who still has one of the enmity of the spider deeds up. So I can find it out then. Oh, one of the things that I have found is that in this area, the pages that you have at level 39 that you start to collect at level 39, they are available in this new area. So this in fact is a very good area to get them. I haven't been able to determine yet whether or not you get them from missions, so I really should get them in there. Well, if she does act as a spider spawner, at least I won't have to worry about any more of those. It could be either proximity to the room that causes them to spawn, or it could be that the brood mother, if present, causes them to spawn. I think I need to go this way. Yeah, obviously it must be because there are more spider nests here. This way and this way. And I'm sure I'm going to run into many, many more spiders. Especially once I get to the second brood mother. Right now it looks a little bit too easy, but we know that's going to change soon enough. Right? Right, creepy? Actually, I should be able to get rid of some of these corruptions here. I didn't check to see what the corruption is. Maybe I should do that before I remove the corruption next time. Of course, in this case, I actually killed the spider at the same time I got rid of the corruption. Now, let's see. Hi there. Could you guide me to the location of the second brood mother? Actually, let's see. 20% damage. 20% damage bonus. Alright, that's, I guess, nothing all that unusual. 9. Oh. Now that's really stealthy that I was able to be right practically on top of the spider and I still managed to pop up out of nowhere as if I couldn't see it. I mean, that's quite impressive for hiding, isn't it? There you go. And oh. So this brings us to 11. I think the last one is probably going to be down that other corridor. I had a choice of ways to go. And we will head out, I believe, this way this time. And yes, there are more spiders in this direction. Oh. Well, that's quite a party. I think I might have lost the elf this time. Whoops. Oh, there she is. Oh, okay. She does try to run to you when the combat starts, which is more than I could say for some NPCs. So, as opposed to those who, as I said, who arrive just as the entire instance is over and you have killed the boss and everyone else around there. Impeccable timing they have. I'll go get help. Oh, looks like you didn't need it. There you go. That's the last of the nests. So now we just need... here is brood mother number 2. I guess we'll find out if she summons them because we've managed to... Okay, let's see. Corruption, okay. You have that. Now, of course, queen spiders are notorious for being able to summon help anyway, because that's something that we even have in Scary, in there, where I was doing that recently. And of course, she only summons those who happen to already be on the map, and they just run in to help her. but you get the idea there. Now we need to head back to the entrance, which I'm probably going to get lost looking for about 3 times. It looks like we didn't have to return all the way to the entrance, just to the location of the first Spider Queen fight, which is nice. I commend your efforts, Pine Leaf. Come, let's return and report our success. Yes. We've dealt with the spiders, at least. We've done well, Warden. With the spider brood diminished, the mines of Rithenset are now much more safe for the free peoples. We should be on the lookout, however. The spiders could just as easily return in greater numbers. Oh, how about you to dash water on our celebration? And now, Invaders on the Delf. Would you accompany me on a mission? The free peoples of the Wildwood have reported that the mines of Rithenset have been taken over by a group of half-orcs. It would seem they have the entrances to the mines completely guarded. If the mines of Rithenset are to ever again be safe, the group of half-orcs must be removed. So, remove them at the Delf. What do they do this time? Traps! Some monsters in this mission will attempt to lay down traps that will give you a debuff if caught in the trap. Oh, goody, goody, goody. We have arrived at the mines. Let us bring forth the elf.
What do you need?
These half-orcs do not just guard the entrances of the mines. This is a mining operation as well. First, we should find and defeat the overseers of the mining operations. I am sure that there will be one stationed at each delf. We should also destroy what tools they have brought to excavate the mine. I am ready when you are, so I need to defeat 2 overseers, destroy 10 mining supplies, and destroy 10 mining carts. Oh, she just likes to...
What do you need?
I need to get close enough to you so that we can talk and continue the quest. That's what we need. Well, at least she is useful in some ways, which is more than I could say about some NPCs. And here we go. We've got miners, of course. The West Delft, and I think the other one is, appropriately enough, called the East Delft. Oh yeah, that's just a battle-hardened thing. Trying to look for what buffs they may have. Right. If I remember correctly, this one can get... Because we have to come to the West Delft, then we have to go and do the other one. So, let's see. I think you have to kill a certain number of mobs before you can get to the Overseer. I think the Overseer pops up here after we do several other things. Oh, Trapper. I think I know who pops out the traps then. I mean, that would be appropriate based on the names. Oh, alright. And let's see about this. Ah, alright. There's one of the boxes that we must intercept. The supplies, I guess those are. But anyway, I think we have to get most of this stuff, get all the way down, and then I think the Overseer pops up afterwards. That's the impression I got, right? Because I don't see the Overseer about yet, but I had no trouble finding the Overseer once everybody else was gone, but then again, when you have fewer mobs in the area, it's usually easier to find one mob. Ah, okay, that's what the minecarts look like. Because I was looking for the standard type of minecarts you find in dwarf mines. That I wasn't looking for that type of mining cart that just have standard wheels, and that means this isn't a very long established mine then, because, well, I guess it wouldn't be because this is supposed to be a, oh no, the overseer is here. Well, answers that question. But I figure this must be a relatively new mine because they haven't had a chance to lay down rails or anything like that. So a great deal of going into new areas. At least that's the way it looks so far. You'll have to kill me if you want these mines. Well, actually, that is one of the quest points that we have here. So we've taken care of that one, and we've taken care of that one. And how many? We've only taken care of a couple of them. So my hypothesis that he spawns in later was, of course, completely wrong. I guess I must have, when I was doing it on Bulwark, just come down here naturally first, going down as far as I could do everything, and then come up afterwards, and of course, found the overseer there. And just assumed he must have popped in later, but obviously that was a wrong assumption because I managed to take care of the upper part first this time. And that's why you test all different scenarios when you do things to find out what all the different things are like. There you go. Now here you go. And we are at 3 and 2, so we've got quite a number of things to get before we'll be done. Oh, hello! I guess the trappers like their crossbows. Okay, you'll notice the trapper because they have crossbows. Well, I guess because if you're a trapper, then you probably like gadgets, and crossbows do tend to be more gadgety than regular bows. And anyway, the miners are probably let's see, maybe recruited more for their let's see, I'm trying to think of the right word for theirs, for endurance and strength than for quickness or anything like that. I think that would be a good way of putting it. More carts. And we see, there's the next way down. That's right. You do go quite all the way down here. Well, it looks like they've gone through the trouble of putting these steps here. Well, it's likely that they're here to get in here, quickly get things done, and are hauling it up as a, well, they're using carts that work that way. If there were a, I really don't know if the, how actually real world mining operations usually work on when they would choose to use carts with rails and when they don't, or maybe just use people hauling the stuff on. Man, actually, it'd be easier if they had some sort of cart system. Okay, completed Wildwood Mission Slayer. Oh, that's right. That's a deed that I unlocked earlier. But I also get another one. Wildwood Mission Slayer Intermediate. That's right. I've killed. Oh, that's right. Down here. So it sounds like I've killed a number of. Oh, it gets thrown into the Breeland area. Wonderful. Yeah, so I've completed 100. So now I just need 200 for that one. I presume advanced is going to be 300 maybe. Or maybe final. I'm not too sure which one it'll be. And that is 5 and 5. So that means we've completed exactly half the mission. And I guess that means we need to go all the way back up and exit? Oh, Or maybe it's an entrance to the mines. They said that they were blocking up the entrance, and I guess that's showing, yes, they blocked up the entrance all right. Now, let me head to the East Delft. When I was coming back up, I so lost the elf that when I passed the horn again, I decided to re-summon her. Unfortunately, she was able to come back, so that's good. And that allowed me to get back here. I don't know what happened if it didn't allow me to summon her again or anything like that. But that is the most thoroughly I got her lost in doing one of these missions. And now for you. But I have a feeling that this is going to be pretty much the same as the previous one. In that you go down, slowly picking up pieces as you kill all the men. These trappers haven't been doing much trapping. And I am going to guess that if we go up this way, we are going to find another overseer because they are... Well, so much of that hypothesis. I'm sure that we were going to be seeing an overseer up here, but obviously I was wrong there. Interesting. Not too sure what's going to happen then. But we'll take care of the supply. So at least we get a reduction of their stock there. For a moment there, I thought the other one's getting ready to pull out a crossbow. But actually, the trappers openly show their crossbows, so I should have just noticed. See, was it showing one there? And that it was just a regular miner up there. Ah, there's the overseer. He's up there. Alright, but that did have a number of items that I needed. So now we'll just head on this way. Now, where is this trapping that they're supposed to be doing? I said something about some mobs throwing traps on you and stuff like that. I haven't seen any of that. Maybe I misread what they were talking about there. Always a possibility. That's the way that stone is right there. It sounds more like a quarry than a mine. Just saying. But then I suppose a quarry could be handy under some circumstances also. This thing can't be going very deep if I'm running into so many things up here. It looks like the West Delft went pretty far down while the East Delft seems to be very, very shallow because I have not yet even started going on the downward area, and I am hitting on 8 and 8 now. And we got cart number 9 right here next to the overseer. Your turn. Actually, I wasn't expecting him to keel over when he did that. Now, he does throw caltrops, but he can't be talking about the caltrops because, I mean, you run into caltrops all the time. I'll fight to the bitter end. Well, it must be the bitter end then. There you go. Now, head on down. And we will get the last 2 items that we need, which are... Okay, you are with me? Good. Which I'm going to slowly get. Hello there. I need a few of your... Oh, actually, those are the last 3 items I need. Yeah, this one's very, very shallow comparatively. I forgot that there was such a stark difference between the 2 mines. Right, because there they show the blocked entrance into the mines, which I suppose I will have an opportunity to explore in my other series. Hello! We got a minor problem here. Orc minor problem, that is, of course. And of course, this one seems to be a lot closer to the entrance to the mission than the other one also. Now, that should be return to the small cabin near the East Delft. All right. Yes. All right. Good. Yes, making sure she was with me that time. Maybe we should have just. All right. Here's the small cabin, and most likely they're saying this because this is where we are going to find our chest this time, right? I commend you for your efforts, Pine Leaf. Come, let's return and report our success. Yes, let's go. Well, you seem to have returned in relatively one piece. We've done well, Warden. With the half-orc mining operation defeated, the mines of Rithenset will soon enough be safe. I am sure the Free Peoples are thankful for our efforts. I am sure they are. Whew. And that ends our third set of missions here, which is a halfway point here in our second little group in Missions 101. And we have 5 on a mission weekly done, 5 of 45 for this on a continuing mission. Missions of the Wildwood, we are 5 of 10 there. But there is a great deal more to be done when we return next time for Missions 101.